Okay, so we're almost hitting the 10-kilometer mark and we're gonna try out how it's gonna be working. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today, if you're going out for hiking or biking, or if you're going on the boat, you always need to have some kind of radio service in case you don't have your cell service. And the good thing to have would be the walkie-talkie or the radio, we call it. So today we're going to be having a look at this Motorola T471, and it's a 3-pack radio. It's got a weatherproof rating of IPX4. It has a LED torch light, and it also has a FRS license for free. So this is really great. And the coverage, they're claiming to have about 56 kilometers range. But of course, it all depends on the terrain. So if you're going like where the mountains are, it will be way less. Like if you're going from one mountain to another, like into the valley, you get a lot more coverage. But on water, it's only gonna be good up to 9 kilometers. Or in a neighborhood, like an urban area in the city, it will be good only to 3 kilometers, which is actually not bad. So for example, you're driving with 2 cars, you lost somebody on the traffic light, well, you can always stop by and then just use the walkie-talkie and get connected to see where somebody else is, right? And this is free, you don't have to pay for it, so it will work anywhere because it's using the radio frequency, it's not using the cellular towers, it's not using the satellites. And of course, so it's really good to have in case you're going hiking, biking, or climbing, or snowboarding, anything that you do outdoors. It's always good to have this radio because, you know, the cell service doesn't really work sometimes, so you want to make sure you have some kind of connection with other people. Yeah, this is it. So we're going to be having a look at it, what it has in this package, what it comes with, and how it works, the most important. So stay tuned for that, and if you like it, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more interesting, helpful videos, and smash the notification bell so you don't miss new videos. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and see what's in this box. As you can see, this is a 3-pack. It comes with the 3 radios. They offer a 2-year warranty, and this is great because in case something happens to them, for example, they stop working, this is going to be fixed under warranty. But of course, it doesn't include any crashes. If you crash it from the bike, or if you throw it in the water and it just drowns, then of course it's not going to be covered under warranty. But anyway, it's supposed to have a waterproof rating, IPX4, and this is gonna be only good for any kind of splashes. You can't really put it in water, so yeah, keep in mind, don't swim with it. Okay, let's go ahead and open it up. It doesn't really want to come apart easy. There we go. It's got a plastic protector and cover. So here's our radio. It is very light without the battery in it. Like it feels super light. I think it's like 100 grams or less. It's fully plastic. There is no metal parts or anything, so that's why it's so lightweight. And it has this loop here, so you can make like any kind of clip and just hook it to your belt or just anywhere on your backpack, so it will be really convenient when you're traveling. This is your volume adjuster and on and off switch, so yeah, there you go.
All the buttons are rubberized, so there is no opening. This will protect it from any water to get in, any snow. Also on the side there are other rubberized buttons. On the top you can see the flash button, and it is very convenient. There is a LED flashlight on the top, so you can use it as a flashlight as well. A little bit down below there is an emergency button where you can listen to the weather reports or other important information. If you get in some emergency notices or whatsoever.
It's got a pretty big antenna, so this is what gives it the ability to actually communicate for really long range. So here we go, there's 3 radios. Then you get also 3 rechargeable batteries, one for each radio. I'm gonna put that in a second. Then you get one USB cable. I think this is for charging. I'm not sure if it's actually for transferring anything because I don't think it has any built-in memory, but you can probably just charge it with with the USB cable as well from your computer, or you have just a regular wall outlet charger as well that you can use to charge these radios. And this is your charging dock station that you can put two radios at the same time. See, they got two contacts on the back here, so you just put it in like this and they're gonna charge two radios simultaneously, which is pretty interesting. So there we go. So you get in three radios, got three batteries,
One docking charging station,
then you get the wall charging cable which connects to this station over here via USB connection, and they're gonna charge two radios simultaneously.
another cool thing about these radios, they're capable of running off a few AA batteries. In case you don't have the battery charger with you and your battery runs out, you can always keep a few AA batteries in your backpack, and then you can just replace the rechargeable battery with the AA batteries. So this gives you an extra sense of security. In case your battery runs down, then you're going to be out of any means of communications. So this is really good. I really love this feature. And it also has three clips, one for each radio. It connects on the back. But before we connect the clip, we're gonna put in the battery first. So let's go ahead and put in the battery first and then we can test it.
By the way, you also get this manual here. It's a talk about two-way radio for this series, and you also get some stickers here like for camping, for geolocation, mountains. I'm not sure what exactly those stickers are for, but I think you might just put them on your radio to know what this radio is for. Maybe I'm wrong, just let me know in the comment section below if I'm wrong, but I think this is what it's going to be used for. Let's go ahead and put the batteries in. So first let's go ahead and open up this battery. I don't know if they come charged, they probably come like 40% charged or something like that. So we're just gonna see how much they're charged. So there's a lock here, you just gotta open it up. Bump here, you can just grab by it and lift it off. And as you can see, it has this strip here so that the battery is going to be easier removed. Actually, it's taken three AA batteries in case you need to use just a regular alkaline battery. So make sure you have three batteries so you can use it. And it also shows you the polarity of how you need to install the battery. So just put it in. Now put this cover back. And you can actually put this strap like this so it's not sticking out. Close it and then switch it to the lock position. All right, let's go ahead and turn it on, see how it's working. You see this screen is matte, it's not glossy. It even seems like there is no screen at all, like you can barely see that there is a screen underneath. First, while I saw this radio, I'm like, man, this has got to be like a mistake because they forgot to put the screen on it because it looks the same color as the rest of the radio. It looks absolutely flash. I think this is pretty cool. But yeah, it does have a screen, it's underneath. Let's go ahead and turn it on. There we go. It's not very bright because it's only meant to just read the numbers so you can see. I don't know if you can actually see it. I don't know if you can actually see it. I'm gonna turn it on again and see if you can spot that light. There we go. It's kind of hard to tell exactly if you can see it on the camera, but it does show the number one channel. So yeah, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, there we go. So the screen is not super bright, but you can definitely read it. Yeah, it's pretty dim, but you're not gonna play games on this, so it's only meant to have you connected, and you can definitely see which channel you got. So I think this is good enough, and it's actually coming with a fully pre-charged battery. If you can see, the battery is fully charged. Over here shows you the battery, so it's fully charged. It shows you which channel you're on right now, and yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and put the other battery and then try out this radio. So let's go ahead and use this one. And this way you will also know if there is any emergency alerts in your area, because sometimes they do transfer them on the radio frequencies, so they can be, so you can hear those alerts if your radio is being turned on, and this might save you from some accidents. So this is good feature to have. There we go. This is the second radio. It's also fully charged, so they all come fully charged.
Let's go ahead and test them and find out how they're working.
All right, let's go ahead for a ride and check out this radio and see how it's actually going to be performing. 1, 2, 3, can you hear me?
Hello, 111.
Very good, so let's go ahead and check out how far we can go.
Right. Let's see how far it can catch.
So I zeroed out the odometer. We're gonna go about 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 5 kilometers and 10 kilometers and see if we're gonna get still good signal. And keep in mind this is in the valley, so we might have little interruption, but it should probably be okay. All right, let's go get started.
Let me know when you'll be 1 kilometer away, then might be 5, 10.
Sounds good. So right now we're at 0 kilometers, only like 10 meters. So right now, and we're gonna go for 1 kilometer, try it out, go 2 kilometers, try it out, 3, 4, 5, maybe even just start with 5 then. See what's the maximum range we can actually get this to work. Okay, so right now we are 500 meters away from our location. Let's see if it's still working. Can you hear me? We're 500 meters away.
I could hear you clearly.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly too. Okay, we'll keep going. Okay, so it works. Let's go ahead and try it 1 kilometer. I'm 1 kilometer away. Can you hear me?
Yeah, was perfect.
Very good. All right, let's keep going further. Here we are 2 kilometers away, so let's go ahead and try out how it works. We're 2 kilometers away right now. Can you hear me?
Nothing really changed. It was the same like you were 50 meters away.
Very good. Let's keep going. We're gonna go further. So yeah, like 2 kilometers didn't really change much at all. It still works very good, very clear sound. Let's go ahead and try out 3 kilometers, 4, 5. See how far we can go with this until we don't get any signal. My camera mount wants to fall off. There we go. Yeah, it's really a bumpy road. It's just a gravel road. That's why it's so shaky. Sorry guys, but I'll try to drive as nice as possible so you don't get that shake. Okay, we're at 3 kilometers and driving. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I could hear you like nothing to really change. Yep, perfect.
Great, because we're in motion, so we just keep going.
Okay.
3 kilometers, no problem so far. We keep going forward. All right, there we go. We're 5 kilometers away right now, and we're gonna try it out and see if it's working. 5 kilometers. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you clearly.
Great. I can see a lot of ducks on this lake.
I love it.
All right, let's keep going. 6 clicks right now. Check it out. We're 6 clicks away. Can you hear me?
Looks pretty good.
Okay, good. Seven kilometers right now. Can you hear me?
A little bit of noise, but pretty much like 80% of that sound is still there.
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good.
Yeah.
There we go. We are 8 kilometers away right now, and we're gonna be checking if the radio still works. Can you hear me right now? We're 8 clicks away. I don't understand what you said. It's not very clear. Can you repeat, please?
Plus, we're not on the flat ground. There's mountains, there's ups and downs, and it's really hard to signal.
Okay, sounds good. Can you hear me on low too?
Yeah, I could understand everything, and yeah, I could hear you.
There is 2 buttons. One says H, another is L. So I think it's a high and low. Try the low one, see if it works.
Okay, let's try the low. Can you hear me?
Yeah, actually I can hear you better second time when I think it's on low.
I hit a low, and that's the background noise.
Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and try out. We're gonna go another click. I don't know if it's gonna make it because we're going up in the mountain right now, so it's probably not gonna get in connection. Judging by the way it looks right now, we're not getting very clear. We're not getting any clear sound, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do another kilometer even. Let's go ahead and try it. I'm gonna be going up. I'm at the very end of the valley right now, so I'm just going up. Let me know if you can hear me still.
It seems like it's same as it was like 7-8 kilometers, but still beautiful.
I can understand you, just a little bit of noise in the background. Alright, so we're going to more than 8 kilometers right now, and it's very rugged terrain. It's actually in the mountains, so I'm not expecting to get the same amount of coverage as on the flat surface, on the flat ground. It's 8.5. Can you hear me?
Wasn't that bad, because I understand everything.
Still works. I mean, there's lots of noise, but at least you can understand and you can actually hear what it's being told. So I think that's good. So we would say, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. We're going on the other side of the mountain right now, so that's gonna be even harder for the radio signal to go through because it can go through the mountain. It has to go over and down, and it's very tough to do without being, without having an extra tower or something. But because it doesn't use towers, then the signal is getting lost. And okay, we're 9.1 kilometer right now. Let's go ahead and try it out. We're 9.1 kilometer right now on the other side of the mountain. Can you hear me?
It was okay. I could still hear you.
Yeah, it's actually better, I think. I think it's even getting better.
Might be somewhere on a straight line in between because might be less hills and obstruction.
Yeah, there might be some other, like the frequency could be too crowded in that area, so that's why you get in that noise in the background. So you can also try a different channel. If that doesn't work, then yeah, you're getting too far away. But it very well could be that there are other radios there, and there is lots of traffic going on through there. So that's why it's actually acting worse. But you can always, there's 22 channels on this radio, so you can always change the different channel. Just make sure to let the other person know that you want to change to the channel 2 or channel 3. This way you're all on the same channel, and you're not gonna be, because if you change to a different channel that the other person doesn't know, then you're gonna be talking to nobody, right? Never gonna change, and it's never gonna connect. So you always want to know what channel you're gonna be on, and in case it doesn't work, you tell them to switch to another channel. Okay, so we're almost hitting the 10 kilometer mark, and we're gonna try out how it's gonna be working. And we're getting lower and lower on the other side of the mountain, which is gonna be a big obstacle for the radio signal to go through. So that's gonna be interesting if we'll be able to catch it. Okay, so we're 10 kilometers away right now, and we wanna try it out. Okay, I'm 10 clicks away. I'm on the other side of the mountain right now. Nothing, eh? I'm on the other side of the mountain. I'm 10 kilometers away. Can you hear me? I think we lost it. So that's it. I think this is as much as it can go. It's about 10 kilometers, but because we have the mountain on the other side, so the signal just gets lost and it doesn't catch it. And you can't really do anything, because what you have to do, you just have to try a different channel, but I cannot even get a hold, so I have to drive back. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so we finally lost it. I'm 10 kilometers away from that spot where I started, but because there was a mountain there, it's actually a big problem, a big obstacle for the radio signal to go through. That's why we lost it. So, but I had a pretty good, until I was going on a flat surface, on a flat stretch, I was able to get about 9 kilometers. And then once I started going on the other side of the mountain, I lost the signal. So I would say, yeah, it's pretty good. It's if you stay within the range, for example, if you're hiking with other people, it's a good idea to have at least a couple, 3 radios with you, so that if you walk away somewhere and then you can find your group, then you can always call, and I'm sure you're not gonna get lost in 10 kilometers range. At least you can call and find out where they are. So yeah, it's definitely worth to have one. I really like it. And the design of this radio is very good. It's very rugged, waterproof, got a good antenna. It's got a rechargeable battery. You can charge it via USB cable, or you can actually charge it on the dock station. It's got a flashlight. It's not super bright, but it's decent. It's a LED light, so that's pretty good. You can also hook up the headphones here, so you don't have to actually carry your radio right with you. You can just put it in the pocket or on a belt, and then just have it sit in there, and then it's gonna connect automatically as you hear. All right, let's head back and see if we're gonna catch that signal on the way back. Just as about going back, I try to call again, and it works. Yeah, I just said I was about to turn around because you were not responding, and now it actually made it through. Now it doesn't work, but I was actually able to connect to the other side, when I was going, not filming, but when I was going back, I said I'm going back, and then I got a response. So I guess that depends how the signal passes through the mountain, but it's working. See if it's your response again. Yeah, so it's very like iffy if it's gonna catch it or not. So you can't really rely on that type of signal, but it seems to be a good value for $100. So